Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily messages that are for our collective. When we're in a collective, we all share energy. This is the Tarot of the Night, bringing us predictive cards. We're going to get a romance angel because sometimes it's fun to get romance angels. And we're going to get an enchanted map. Let's get going here. What's the energy for the collective today? Hey guys, before I get started, please don't forget to subscribe. It helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box down below. Let's go. What do we have? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is an intuition card. Sometimes it shows up as a lack of emotional fulfillment. For me, it's almost always the trust your gut energy. It is that water sign energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But in reverse, it really usually is about allowing your intuition to guide you. That is coming out with the Judgment card in reverse. The Judgment card in the upright is about karma. It's also about things being brought to life, soul searching. It has the Archangel Gabriel on it. The Judgment card in reverse is sometimes practicing poor judgment, but sometimes it is like a new cycle beginning. And that comes out with the Fool in reverse. Okay. Unfortunately, that's two cards right in a row of maybe not practicing the best judgment in something that you're doing. Examine your habits, examine what you're doing, make sure that you're working on your own behalf. The Fool in reverse, here's the thing. The Fool is, the whole tarot deck is the Fool's journey. The Fool withdraws into a cave and becomes the Hermit on the 9th card and emerges when they have learned life's lessons. This is a starting over energy. It can also be like a lack of an ability to trust. I think you don't trust your intuition any longer. Listen, it is not always a straight line to get from point A to point B. Sometimes, in order to complete a journey, we have to take all kinds of side treks, side quests, basically, to recover the parts of ourselves that were damaged throughout our journey. I think you've been on a lot of side quests, and now you don't trust that your intuition was guiding you. Everything that happened was purposeful. Everything. The pace of things, the things that went wrong, the things that went right. Please remember, we learn essential lessons about ourselves in learning how to handle failure. Every single person that you've ever seen that is a great success experienced a failure. It is very, very, very rare for people to just succeed. Usually they have to have all kinds of things go wrong that they learn from that then fuels their success. Please look at your side quests that way. Into the unknown. Something new is beginning for you. The Fool, again, starting again, older, wiser, having learned many life's lessons. But you're not trusting your gut these days. You're not trusting your gut these days because you don't see the real world application of it. And it's very much in a real world sense. It's nothing to do with, we're going to get a romance angel here, but it's like you don't trust your gut, maybe because you thought somebody who wasn't for you was for you, which happens all the time. It's a karmic relationship. Every relationship we have is purposeful. Even if it's like an unrequited love, it can teach you all about what is lovable about yourself. Never get your value tied up in whether or not another person wants you. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now, that does not have to be a romantic energy. It can be somebody from the past. Into the unknown. It's like a new phase of your life is beginning. But the thing that you really need to talk to yourself about is this thing where you've lost faith in your own ability to assess a situation. It's like you always need backup these days. Like because like a fruit was not, you couldn't harvest something in the time period that you wanted to. It wasn't ripened in the time that you wanted it to. Like you're not very trusting any longer. And please remember, ultimately, it's not your guide you're distrusting, it's yourself. It's yourself. Please have more faith in you. And this reconciliation energy, remember, like if you had to do a lot of work to heal from something and you do feel like you healed it and you released something, it can sometimes draw that energy right back into your life so that you can have a better ending. so that you can have one that is more about your personal power. But on this particular journey, it is trying to tell you that some energy, some person or some situation is returning into your life, and that you need to trust your own intuition and guidance that you have received up to this point. That don't fall backwards into who you were, even if things have taken. I'm always going to get this message because trauma survivors are trying to heal a fearful energy that is completely understandable. If somebody hurt you, beat you, hurt you on purpose, if you were abused at any point in your life, whether it was sexually or emotionally or any other manner, then it's normal to have some fears around survival. It's normal to not be able to approach life as this joyful, beautiful experience if your life was traumatic, but it can still be joyful. And you're shutting down your ability, apparently, to tap into your intuition because you think I must have been wrong. You have always been guided in. Here's the thing. Sometimes it will feel like our guides have guided us towards the wrong thing. And they have, because we needed to learn a lesson from that wrong thing. Our guides are never lying to us. It's just that to get us from point A to point B, they sometimes have to give us those side quests. Anyway, something's coming back into your life, and I think you're kind of so discouraged or dented from those side quests that you're at a little bit of peril of seeing yourself as you used to. Please remember that we do get tested, and we get tested not because there's a way to fail, but because that's how we get to perceive our own progress, to see who we are now versus who we have been. All right, don't know what this is about, but let's see what it brings. That was the Spirit Guide Daily for today. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel.